Welcome once again to Camping with Katie. We got everything hooked up, geared up, and ready to go on an adventure one more time. Picking up our old 2004 Ford Expedition without a care in the world.
You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Yes, I do.
Bars.
Something we always do and don't show very often is checking the battery to make sure the water levels are all right. We just pry that little door off and give it a look.
I thought I saw a pony cat.
What?
Let's load up the family and hit the road. This time we were taking a few days to go up to Monte Sano State Park near Huntsville, Alabama. A few years back, we made our way to this same campground, I think for one of the first trips we made with our friends. They, however, this time were not in the country. So, just us. Monte Sano is a pretty state park. Got a lot of good trails. Some are very easy. Some are more moderate, and I think in our last adventure we did one of the harder trails, and there's plenty more that we did not do, and certainly did not video. They also have a lot of deer around this park, which you get to see. And we have not been on a trip like this by ourselves in quite a while, and so we got to the park and started setting up. We thought we had everything that we needed. Have you ever felt like that? Like you got it all under control. And then...
I got it!
you forget something major. And there are only a few things we forgot, but they make a difference. Still, it was a beautiful first day there. Even though it was overcast and we had not had rain for a number of weeks at this point. But even cloudy is pretty. We got to watch the helicopters off in the distance. Kind of funny looking down on them as they flew past. Well, the next day it was raining and we had to go into town to get the supplies that we had left behind and equipment. But we took some time to go by the Veterans Museum there in Huntsville. And they have all kinds of things, all kinds of different weaponry, all kinds of different displays. It's really packed, and they really need a bigger building. But it was interesting seeing some of the items that our men carried into battle. This Bible was carried by men going into the war. To members of the Army, as Commander-in-Chief, I take pleasure in commending the reading of the Bible to all who serve in the armed forces of the United States. Throughout the centuries, men of many faiths and diverse origins have found in the sacred book words of wisdom, counsel, and inspiration. It is a fountain of strength, and now, as always, an aid in attaining the highest aspirations of the human soul. Very sincerely yours, Franklin Roosevelt. After the Veterans Museum, we headed over to Walmart and then to the mall to catch something to eat. After that, to beat the rain, we headed over to Low Mill Arts and Entertainment. If arts and crafts are your sorts of things, this is a place to go check out. They have a lot of different studios inside of that old mill building. You're a pottery artist, had a fella that makes guitars out of cigar boxes and all sorts of other things. And we got to see a few of the artists there.
Dad, will this fall asleep?
Next day it was time to head back home, and so we started packing up once again for our trip down the mountain and back towards civilization. Although you're not far from civilization there.
Way back to town is only 70 miles. Now, if you save your breath, I feel a man like you could manage it.
Something we did notice too this time is a lot of tent campers in this particular campground at this particular time of year. Now this is Oscar, our 2004 Ford Expedition we purchased when Olivia was born so that we would have room for all of our family. And he has been a good friend over the years. He's towed us and pulled us and carried us all over the place for a number of years, but we've started to have to wonder how much longer he would be a viable tow vehicle for us.
Hey, pull over! Stop the car!
So we ended up at Buster Miles Ford, where we found this truck. 2018 with only 85,000 miles on it. Went back, got the kids, got some ice cream. and we went to pick up our new truck. Then it was time to load up our new truck. Wait a minute.
Ooh, how did you get up there?
And head back down to Oxford, Alabama. For the third time, we'd go to Oxford Lake Park and set up to have a moving day event. A walk for Parkinson's disease awareness and fundraising. Caige's parents came down to help us. It was a beautiful day and had a lot of fun for those who were in attendance. Well, we don't know what the future will hold. We don't know where we'll end up. But hopefully you'll hear from us again soon. As we get into the holiday season, we hope that you all are blessed. Happy Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas.